Hello friends, in the last lecture we have learned generalized rule of integration by parts and some example based on definition of Laplace transform. Now today we are going to learn Laplace transform of standard functions. So first standard function is we writing formula and example. So first standard function is exponential function e raised to at equal to 1 upon s minus a for s is greater than a. So this is the Laplace transform of exponential function e raised to at equal to 1 upon s minus a. If coefficient of exponential function is positive, then here minus a, and if coefficient of exponential is negative, then here will be plus a. An example, Laplace transform of exponential function 2t equal to 1 upon s minus 2. Here constant a is 2. Second one, Laplace transform of e raised to minus at equal to 1 upon s plus a. An example, Laplace transform of e raised to minus 2t equal to 1 upon s plus 2. And third one, Laplace transform of c raised to at equal to 1 upon s minus a log c for c is greater than 0. An example, Laplace transform of 2 raised to 3t equal to 1 upon s minus 3 log 2. Here c is 2 and a is 3. And next one, fourth, Laplace transform of sin at equal to a upon s square plus a square. An example, Laplace transform of sin 2t, that is 2 upon s square plus 2 square. Here coefficient of sin is 2. Number 5, Laplace transform of cos at equal to s upon s square plus a square, provided that s is greater than 0. An example, Laplace transform of cos 2t equal to s upon s square plus 2 square. Here s is greater than 0. And next one, Laplace transform of hyperbolic function sin at will be a upon s square minus a square. So here what is the difference between the function sin at and what is this? So here what is the difference between the Laplace transform of the function sin at and the Laplace transform of the function sin hyperbolic at is what? Here minus sign is here in the hyperbolic function, but here plus sign is there in the simple trigonometric function sin at. So example, Laplace transform of hyperbolic function sin 2t is 2 upon s square minus 2 square. Similarly, number 7, Laplace transform of function cosine hyperbolic equal to s upon s square minus a square, provided that s is greater than modulus of a. An example, Laplace transform of hyperbolic function cosine 2t equal to s upon s square minus 2 square, provided that s is greater than mod of 2. Next one, Laplace transform of function t raised to n equal to gamma function of n plus 1 divided by s raised to n plus 1, and but gamma of n plus 1 is n factorial divided by s raised to n plus 1 for the condition s is greater than 0 and n is positive integer, n belong to z plus, so n is the positive integer. Example, Laplace transform of t square is equal to 2 factorial divided by s cube. Here n is 2, so this is the 2 factorial divided by n plus 1, that is 2 plus 1, that is s raised to 3. Here hyperbolic function cosine at equal to s upon s square minus a square. Number 9, Laplace transform of the function constant function k equal to k upon s. An example for this, Laplace transform of 1 is the constant, that is 1 upon s. So this is the list of Laplace transform for the standard function. Now we will do the next topic, linearity property of Laplace transform. What is the linearity property? See here. If C1, C2 up to Cn are constant or scalars, and f1t, f2t up to fn t are any function, then Laplace transform of the function c1 f1t plus c2 f2t plus up to cn fnt equal to c1 Laplace transform of f1t plus c2 Laplace transform of f2t plus up to cn Laplace transform of fn t. So what do we mean by this property? If c1 c2 up to cn are any scalar or constants and f1 f2 up to fn are any functions, then linearity property is defined as Laplace transform of their linear combination c1 f1t plus c2 f2t plus up to plus cn fn can be written as c is the constant, taking outside c1 Laplace transform of f1t plus c2 is constant, take outside c2 into Laplace transform of f2t plus up to plus cn as a constant, taking outside Laplace transform of fn fmt, and this property is known as linearity property of the function f1 f2 f3 up to fn is called the linearity property of the functions f1t f2t up to fn t. For example number 1, find the Laplace transform of the function f of t equal to 2tq plus cos 4t and plus e raised to minus 2t. So this is the function. We have to find the Laplace transform of this function. The solution given f of t equal to 2tq plus cos 4t plus e raised to minus 2t. Now applying Laplace transform on both sides. Applying Laplace transform on both sides. So L of f of t equal to L of 2tq plus cos 4t plus e raised to minus 2t. Now apply the linearity property in this function. So L of 2tq plus L of cos 4t plus L of e raised to minus 2t. Why this so? By linearity property. Linearity property, as we seen in the last topic. And this equal to, here 2 is constant, taking outside 2 Laplace transform of tq plus L of cos 4t, write as it is, and plus L of e raised to minus 2t, write as it is. So this equal to 2 Laplace transform of t raised to n is what? N factorial divided by s raised to n plus 1. So this become, here n is 3, so this become 3 factorial divided by s raised to 3 plus 1, that is 4, and plus Laplace transform of cos at is s upon s square plus a square, here a is 4, then this become s upon s square plus 4 square, and plus Laplace transform of e raised to minus at is 1 upon s plus a, so here exponential function e raised to minus 2t, so this become 1 upon s plus 2, because here coefficient is minus 2, so this become 1 upon s plus 2. So this is the Laplace transform of the given function by using linearity property. Now next example, example number 2. Example number 2. Find the Laplace transform of, find the Laplace transform of the function cos omega t plus beta. Solution: let f of t equal to cos omega t plus beta. So here we cannot find the Laplace transform of this function directly, so we must expand this function. So this equal to f of t equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. So we apply the formula cos a plus b, that is what, this equal to cos omega t into cos beta minus sin omega t into sin beta. Now we can apply the Laplace transform on both sides. So applying Laplace transform on both sides, so this become L of f of t equal to L of cos omega t into cos beta minus sin omega t into sin beta. Now again apply the linearity property. So linearity property, we applying linearity property, L of cos omega t into cos beta minus Laplace transform of sin omega t into sine beta. Why this so? Because of linearity property. So by linearity property. By linearity property. So again apply the linearity property. See here cos beta is the constant taking outside. So we write it here cos beta Laplace transform of cos omega t minus, yes, sin beta is constant, take outside, sin beta Laplace transform of sin omega t. Why this so? Because of linearity property. So again write by linearity property. Linearity property. So this equal to cos beta into, what is the Laplace transform of cos at? That is s upon s square plus a square, that is omega square, minus sin beta. And what is the Laplace transform of sin at? That is a upon, here a is the omega, a upon s square plus a square, that is omega square. So which is the required Laplace transform of given function cos omega t plus beta. Now next example, example 3. Find the Laplace transform of, find the Laplace transform of function sin raised to 4t. So let's do the solution. Let f of t equal to sin raised to 4t. So here we cannot find the Laplace transform of this function sin raised to 4t directly. So we must do some manipulation in that. Since we know that sin t equal to e raised to it minus e raised to minus it by 2i. So we put this here instead of sin t. So this equal to f of t equal to e raised to it minus e raised to minus it divided by 2i to the power 4. Right here region, since sin t equal to e raised to it minus e raised to minus it by 2i, as we knew this formula from the first year engineering. So this can be written as e raised to it minus e raised to minus it raised to 4 by 2i the whole raised to 4. So here it is of the form x minus y raised to n. So we will apply the binomial formula or Pascal triangle formula. So you know Pascal triangle, that is 1, below write 2 and 1 and 1, and adding these two become 3, adding these two become 3. Now add 1 to the left hand side and 1 to the right hand side. Now again add these two, that is 4, and 3 plus 3 6, adding 3 plus 3, that is 6. Now adding 3 plus 1, that is 4. Now add 1 to the left hand side and to the right hand side. So this is the coefficient of x minus y to the power 1, and this is the coefficient of x minus y to the power whole power 2, and this is expansion of x minus y to the power 3, and this is x minus y to the power 4. Okay, so we will use this formula over here. So here x minus y to the power 4 is equal to x raised to 4 y raised to 0 minus 4 x cube y1. So here first power decreases and second power increases. The power of x is decreases and power of y will be increases. So and sign will be alternate, plus minus plus x square y square, and what is the coefficient of this? That is 6 minus 4 x to the power 1 y to the power q and plus x to the power 0 y to the power 4. Now apply this binomial expansion over here. So this can be written as 1 upon 2 raised to 4 I raised to 4 in bracket. Apply this formula. So e raised to 4i t e raised to 0 minus 4 e raised to 3i t into e raised to minus 1 I t plus 6 e raised to 2 I t into e raised to minus 2 I t and minus 4 e raised to I t into e raised to minus 3 I t and plus e raised to 0 e raised to minus 4 I t. Now close the bracket. Now simplify this, and this equal to 1 upon 2 raised to 4, that is 16, and I, this can be written as I square raised to whole square, and simplify the bracket. E raised to 0 is 1, simply write e raised to 4 I t minus 4. Here power will base is same, and power will be added. So 3 minus 1, that is 2. So e raised to 2 I t and plus base is same, power will be added. 2 I t minus 2 I t will be 0. So 6 e raised to 0 minus 4, here base is same, the power will be added. E raised to I t minus 3 I t, so that is minus e raised to minus 2 I t plus e raised to 0 is 1 and e raised to minus 4 I t. Now close the bracket. Now simplify this. See here we are in the power e raised to power 4 I t and e raised to minus 4 I t. We write as a together. We write together 1 upon 16. See here I square is minus 1. So this is minus 1 square, and we write here e raised to 4 I t plus e raised to minus 4 I t in one bracket, and minus, I am taking minus sign common from these two terms. So minus 4 as a common. So we write e raised to 2 I t and plus e raised to minus 2 I t, and write the last term, that is 6, and e raised to 0 is 1. So we write 6 as it is. Here in bracket you can write down, since I square equal to minus 1 and e raised to 0 equal to 1. So again you simplify this. So this equal to 1 upon 16 minus 1 the whole square, that is plus 1. Write down plus 1, and this can be written as e raised to 4 I t plus e raised to minus 4 I t in bracket minus 4 e raised to 2 I t plus e raised to minus 2 I t and plus 6. Now here if I multiply and divide by 2, then this function become cos 4t and this function become cos 2t and this become 3. So just multiply and divide by 2. So this is equal to 2 upon 16. We multiply, so e raised to 4it plus e raised to minus 4it by 2 and minus 4 e raised to 2it plus e raised to minus 2it by 2 and plus 6 by 2. So this become, so 2 1 ja 2, 2 8 ja 16. So this become 1 by 8 into, and this function is cos 40 minus 4 and this function is cos 2t and plus this will 3. Now apply the Laplace transform on both sides. So applying Laplace transform on both sides, so we have therefore Laplace transform of f of t equal to 1 upon 8 is a constant, we taking outside, 1 by 8 Laplace transform of cos 4t minus 4 cos 2t and plus 3. Now apply linearity property in the right hand side. So this equal to 1 by 8 Laplace transform of cos 4t minus 4 is a constant, taking outside, Laplace transform of cos 2t and plus 3 is a constant and here multiply by 1. So 3 I am taking outside, Laplace transform of 1. Why this so? By linearity property. By linearity property. Now this is equal to 1 upon 8 in bracket. What is the Laplace transform of cos 4t? That is s upon s square plus 4 square minus 4. What is the Laplace transform of cos 2t? That is s by s square plus 2 square and plus 3, and Laplace transform of 1 is 1 by s. So this is required Laplace transform of given function sin raised to 4t. Similarly, you can find the Laplace transform of hyperbolic function cosine raised to 4t. Thank you.